Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm a the Work Artist. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you wish, if you like, if you want to. It's free. It doesn't cost a thing to like, comment, share, subscribe. But do it at your own pace. Do it at your own free will. Turn on post notifications so you know if I'm going to drop and upload a video. I appreciate all the love and support. Thanks again for tuning in with me for another video. For today's topic subject title, it's going to be titled Black Mothers Hate Their Daughters. They are toxic, dysfunctional. Black mothers are so toxic and dysfunctional. I hate to say this because I'm a black woman, but I got to be honest. I got to admit the truth. I'm not going to lie. I can't lie just because I'm black. I got to be honest. It's true. It's true when a lot of people will say that black mothers is toxic and dysfunctional. It's true. It is so true. I witnessed this with my own mother. My mother is a black woman that is toxic and dysfunctional, and she's immature, and she's a narcissist. It's like black mothers, they be jealous of their daughters, and it's pitiful. Why are you jealous of something that you created, something that you brought to this earth, something that you delivered in labor and brought into this world? It stems from their childhood. A lot of black mothers, they got childhood issues. They've been through childhood traumas. Something happened in their childhood that made them the way they are. Or it's hereditary. These bad traits was passed down to them from some relatives. And in the black community, they sweep everything under the rug. The black community, they hate dealing with mental illness. They always say that black people don't suffer from mental illness. Black people is not suicidal. It's not true. Black people always had that stigma and that stereotype about their race, and it's not true. Black Americans also suffer from mental illness, and they can be suicidal. Mental illness and being suicidal is not only in the Caucasian race or other races. It also exists in the African American race too. They said black people, and then some blacks say that some black people can be suicidal, but they don't actually act out and do it. And they don't actually take themselves out. It's true in some cases. Some blacks is suicidal, but they will not take themselves out. But there is some blacks that is suicidal and will take themselves out. Some blacks have taken their life. But a lot of black mothers, they got these insecurities. They're insecure about something about themselves. Like, our grandparents raised them. Our grandparents did something wrong. Our grandparents did not do something right. And I'm going to say this. With our grandparents, they might have spoiled your mother or father. Your mother or father. Well, this subject is about black mothers. So I will stick to the mothers. I'll get to the fathers in another video. But your grandparent might have spoiled your mother. Your mother might have been the golden child. Your grandparent might have made your mother the golden child, her favorite child. Because she was the golden child, your grandmother might have spoiled your mother too much. And she might not have given your mother a lot of correction and discipline. Your grandmother might have seen some of these bad, because your grandmother always spoiled your mother, your grandmother might have overlooked a lot of these bad traits that's in your mother. Or she might not have got your mother straight and corrected her when she needed to. So that ruined your mother. She turned your mother into being a spoiled brat. She turned your mother into a monster. Because your mother was turned into a spoiled brat. And your grandmother spoiled her. So she thinks everything revolves around her. She thinks everything is about her. And she wants to be better than everyone. She even wants to be better than her own daughter. Because she thinks everything is about her. She'd be jealous of her daughter. It happens. A lot of black mothers like attention. They are attention whores. They love validation and compliments from others. So they think that everything is about them. They think they is all that and a bag of chips. So some mothers be jealous of their daughters. Some mothers is jealous if their daughters is more attractive than them. Some mothers is jealous of their daughter's beauty. They're jealous and envious that their daughter is more beautiful than them. And if a mother got multiple daughters, it always seems like the mother is always jealous of the daughter that she made be the scapegoat, made the black sheep. The daughter that is the chosen one, the empowered individual, the enlightened individual. That daughter was made the black sheep and the scapegoat because the mother was jealous of her. So the mother rejected her and made her be the outcast. All behind jealousy and envy. I mean, a mother. You're jealous that your daughter is more beautiful than you. I could never be that way if I had a daughter. You're supposed to want your daughter to be more beautiful than you. You're supposed to want your daughter to be better than you. You should always want your daughter to outshine you, get more accolades, more accomplishments, be better than you. But these mothers, they got ruined and spoiled by your grandmother. And your grandmother never gave them no correction. So that's why it's like this. They think everyone is supposed to overlook their flaws, kiss their ass, run behind them, never call them out, just put up with their shit. All because their mother never gave them no discipline. Some of our grandmothers, they ruined our mothers. In some cases, this is our grandmother's fault. But other cases, some mothers might have been abused by your grandmother. They got abused verbally or physically, or might have been raped, or might have been sexually assaulted by someone. They could be sexually assaulted by a relative, or might got physically abused with bad beatings. So they took all their hurt, all their trauma, all their pain, and took it out on their daughter. They took all their hurt out on their daughter. They're making their daughter pay for what they went through. And that's unfair. It's not your daughter's fault what happened to you. All because our mothers been through some things or was going through something. That's still not an excuse. It still doesn't give them a pass to abuse, mistreat, be jealous, be hateful to their daughters. It's still not an excuse, and don't give them a pass to be toxic and dysfunctional with their daughters. Some mothers is so jealous and hateful of their daughters that they would try to go with their daughter's boyfriend or their daughter's husband. And that is just nasty. That's nasty and like incest. How could you sleep with your daughter boyfriend or your daughter husband just because you is jealous and hateful of your daughter, and you want to spite her? You're so jealous, hateful, and envy her so much. You're so toxic and dysfunctional against your daughter that you want to spite her. You want to spite her so bad that you sleep with her boyfriend or husband. That's disgusting. Those kind of black mothers are nasty and trashy. They're not just jealous, hateful, spiteful, dysfunctional, toxic, and immature. Those kind of mothers is also nasty. They trashy. They have no class, no morals, no standards. They're disgusting. They're scum of the earth. They skanks. They are low. They're scuttlebutt. They're humdinger. They're tramp. They're just low. And it's said that some mothers put men over their daughters. Some mothers would be mean to their daughters, but nice to a man. Those kind of mothers is their sad excuse of a mother. Mean to your daughter, but you're nice to a man. Some mothers, some black mothers is so man crazy. They pick me ups. They want the love and attention of a man. And some of these men is no good, but they don't try to get to know these men. They jump too fast. They lonely, desperate, and want a man in their life, so they jump fast. And some of these black mothers, they would be so nice to this no good man. They rush into things. They don't try to get to know this man. They don't try to get to find out what this man is all about. What kind of character does he have? What kind of reputation does he have? Some mothers jump so fast that they would just be so nice to this man. Some of them will even lend this man money. You will lend a man money that you have not known that long. You don't really know him. You don't really know what he is about. But you lending him money and you're paying for their dates. Some, excuse me, some black mothers is so desperate that they pay for the dates. They're paying the bill at the restaurants. They're paying for all the outings. They're paying for all the outings. They're paying for all the dates with this man. All because they want a man. You so nice and generous to this man, but you mean to your daughter. You mean and evil to your daughter, your own flesh and blood, your child. These mothers, they just no good. They no good, and they ain't worth shit. They ain't worth nothing. They ain't worth a dime. They can love a man. They can love on a man, but can't love their own daughters. They cannot love on their own daughters. That is sick. They just, these kind of black mothers, these kind of black mothers disgust me. They disgust me to the core. And like I say, some of this stuff is hereditary with these black mothers. It's a black family. They sweep things under the rug. They hide a lot of things. Black families carry a lot of secrets. They carry a lot of deep, dark family secrets. And some of our mothers, some of these black mothers has inherited some kind of mental illness from these relatives. These relatives Mental illness only means that demons is in you. So some of these relatives had demons in them, but our black mothers inherited these demons that was in our relatives. They inherited these demonic traits, these demonic characteristics, these demonic attributes. This stuff was hereditary. They inherited this stuff. But black people love staying in denial. Black families always stay in denial. They don't want to admit when there is a problem. They will say, there's no problem, there's no issue. They'll make up all kinds of excuses and give all kinds of bogus, lame reasons for why they don't have no issue or why they don't have no problem. When it's bullshit. It's BS. The things that these black mothers did to their daughters, saying cruel, wrong statements to their daughters, being mean, evil, spiteful, that was not normal. All that stuff was not normal. These black mothers had issues. They had problems. And they're demons. They're demonic. They got demons in them. They demonic. Yeah, but black mothers that is jealous, hate their daughters, they're toxic and dysfunctional, they will never go to therapy because they can't admit that there's a problem. Going to therapy means that you got to admit that there is a problem. And they don't want to admit that there's a problem, so they will never go to therapy. They will never go to therapy. They will never, 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 ever, ever, ever go to therapy. They'd rather live in denial and delusion because they are delusional. And being in denial and delusion is their safe space, so they can keep living in their own made up false reality. They gotta keep living and staying in their own made up false reality. And black mothers is immature. Because the things they be saying sometimes to their daughters, they be saying like, well, I was going through some things. Don't blame me. Don't be too hard on me. And I'm like, all because you was going through some things or been through some things, you still should not have took that out on your daughter. You was not supposed to take that out on your daughter. You're a grown-ass woman. Grow up. You should have been growed up. Your daughter was the child. You was the adult. You was a grown woman taking your problems out on your child. What does that sound like? A grown woman taking their problems out on their child. That's immaturity. It's immaturity. These black mothers, they cannot grow up, take accountability, and own up to what they did. But being a mother during your childhood, when they was raising you, they should have already grown up. But they didn't. They still was immature. They still had a childlike mind, a childlike spirit. And it's sad. It's sad that these black mothers never growed up and still kept a childlike mind, a childlike spirit. Yeah, so like I say, it is what it is about these black mothers. I know other races of mothers, they can be jealous, envious, toxic, and dysfunctional against their daughters as well. But it's like it's more common in the black community. It's like it's more common and it's more bad with black mothers. It's like black mothers got these problems more with their daughters. And black mothers, they play favoritism and competition with their children. They play one child against the other. And they make the golden child be better than the scapegoat child or the lost child, the invisible child. But they will do divide and conquer tactics against their children. And they will always try to make their golden child, their favorite child, more superior than their other children. The golden child is always going to be made more superior than the scapegoat child, the black sheep child, the invisible child, or the lost child. But the favorite child is always going to be made superior, more and over top of the rest of the children. These black mothers also play favoritism. They got favorites. They got a favorite child. There's one child that they look up to more, and one child that they think that they can brag off more and give more accolades. They think this child has more accolades, all because this child might look like them, or this child might, or they think this child might be more fairer looking or more beautiful, and this child got more accolades. But all the time, their favorite child might not look better than the other children. All the time, their favorite child might not look better than the other children. They could think this favorite child look better because they're lighter. They have a lighter skin complexion. They got light eyes, or they got longer hair. They might think this favorite child look better all behind their stereotype thinking and their stereotype views and opinion on looks based on a child having a lighter skin complexion, a lighter skin tone, lighter eyes, longer hair, a better grade of hair, nice hair. Yeah, all the crazy shenanigans, all the crazy mess. Yeah, these black mothers are pitiful, and it's sad that this stuff is a problem in the black community. And this has been a problem in the black community for years. And it still is a bad problem now. I wish these black mothers would see their flaws, go to therapy, get help, try to change. I wish they would recognize all their bad points, all their bad ways, and change for the better. I wish they would change so they can turn this mess around in the black community and stop it from going on. Yeah, but I think I said all what I want to say. If I forgot something, I'll come back and say it in the next video. But I think I'm going to end it here. I've talked long enough. This video is long enough. I'm a Calvary Goddess. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you wish, if you like, if you want to. It's free. It doesn't cost a thing to like, comment, share, and subscribe. But do it at your own pace. Do it at your own free will. Turn on post notifications so you know it's time to drop and upload a video. I appreciate all the love and support. Thanks again for tuning in with me for another video. I will see you all again in my next video. One love, whole love. I'm out. For love.